You started the fourth quarter with 27 points. It's been a while since we've seen you kind of have like a foul trouble game, struggle to score in the fourth. Just how frustrating was that for you, like having the foul trouble and, not being able to be on the floor?
Obviously, you want to play at the end, play in the fourth quarter. Just be in the mix. Help your teammates in any way possible. But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason, and I'm not extremely frustrated. I know that my team, they're a great team, either with me or without me. They can execute down the stretch. So I knew I had 5 fouls, and I knew that whenever coach called me to play the game, I'll just go in and try to do my best.
We've obviously talked about having Brooke back a lot defensively, but just what does it mean to have him at the front of the rim offensively and being a force in the paint?
It's big, especially when they're trapping, being able to go in front of the rim. You can throw the ball to Brook down the stretch, him rolling in front of the rim, offensive rebound. Whenever somebody shoot the ball, he go down the paint, they get a rebound, and he builds us out in so many ways, offensively and defensively. And like tonight in the fourth quarter, it was amazing. He was able to get to his spot, shoot his floaters, get to the rim, make his free throw. Defensively, it was amazing. Contested shots. So he's big for us. He's big. He had a great game, and we need him to keep playing this way. We need him to keep helping the team in any way possible. He's a big, key of who we are. Piece of who we are.
Giannis, Bud described it as an ugly win. Drew described it as an ugly win. What's the biggest key to winning ugly?
Just staying with it. Obviously, there's so many reasons why the game was ugly. Wasn't able to make open shots. Wasn't able to get to our spots as not just for us, for both teams. I think just not playing the game for a couple of days. It's it gets you out of rhythm. But at the end of the day, win is a win. We wouldn't want to be down 0-1, and being able to get this win and build off this, watch tape tomorrow, see what we did wrong, what we did well, and hopefully we can come back on Wednesday and play good basketball.
As Eric said, you're not typically watching in fourth quarter kind of clutch moments like that. So from that vantage point, what did you see, or how did you see the team defense play while you're off the court to see them? I think the Bulls scored 15 points in the fourth quarter. So what did you kind of see there?
They were amazing. They did a great job. Having DeRozan and Zach LaVine just shooting tough shots, contested 2, contested 3, keeping those guys in front, being able to rebound the ball. They were amazing.
I think DeMar had 2 free throws at 3:42. They didn't go to the line again after that. I know that's an emphasis. It's probably easier said than done. I guess Drew mentioned adjustments late to not foul. I guess in those moments, how difficult was it, or are you consciously thinking about to not foul? You know what I mean? Does the brain kind of get in the way there at times late?
For me personally, or just for me, I'm just trying to play hard, and most of the time I foul. But for everybody, obviously you got to defend without fouling and try to keep them out of the free throw line. But at the end of the day, you want to be the aggressor. You don't want to be the team just lay there and people scoring on you, and you're like, oh yeah, we didn't foul, but they score on you 15 times straight, But I think that Wes, Drew, Brooke, Chris, PC, Bobby, everybody that played down in the stretch and down in the fourth quarter, I think they did a good job just keeping the guys in front of them and try to make them make a contested shot without fouling. And it's a big, I think, part of the game of them going to the free throw line. Them not able to go there, I think it works in our advantage, and we're able to do that down the stretch, and I think that was a key of why we won the game.
We've seen you throw the ball off the backboard to yourself multiple times. It looks like you're doing it on purpose. I'm just wondering what read you're making in those moments that lead you to make that decision.
I don't know. It's just instincts. sometimes I feel like I get stuck. I'm looking at my passes. There's no pass there, and the only pass is to the backboard. Sometimes you're able to finish the play. Sometimes you're not able to get it. I'll say it's just instinct.
Giannis, what feels like many years ago, the way this team would win was through the bench mob. Today, only Bobby led the bench with 10 points. However, those 10 points were huge when you consider that Drew only had 4 going into the third quarter for him to finally get ready. How big is Bobby in those moments to continue to give sparks while maybe everybody needs to just get going a little bit later?
Obviously, we need everybody to win. The starters, the bench, everybody have to do their job. Everybody have to be a star in their role. Having Bobby coming off the bench, having Grayson, PC, JC coming off the bench and giving us that spark, it's always great. He always gives the team rhythm. He gives us energy. We need them to keep doing that. We need them to defend. We need them to facilitate. We need them to score. And that's when we win. That's when we are at our best. Today, I think like the whole team was kind of like out of rhythm, wasn't able to find one another as easy as we usually find one another and make shots. Like we missed a bunch of open shots today. Usually when we make those, we get energy. We get energy to defend. We get energy to come back and find something else. But it doesn't matter. We got a good win today. Hopefully on Wednesday we can play good basketball. And the bench also can contribute more with their energy, with their physicality, defensively and offensively, and can help us win another game.
Giannis, you just mentioned being out of rhythm. You went 6 of 11 from free throws today. Are you kind of concerned about that because you've had issues before, or is it just a kind of blip on the radar?
I live with 6 out of 11. 6 out of 11 is good for me. If I make 6 out of 11 the next game, I live. I was never a good free throw shooter. About you guys, I don't know, but so it's not a concern. Obviously, there's work behind it. I've gone games with making 1 out of 10. I've gone games with making 1 out of 13. At the end of the day, the only thing that I care about is to enjoy the game as much as possible. If I go 6 out of 11, 6 out of 11. I don't think nobody goes to the free throw line or to the 3 or to the court to miss. Everybody's trying to shoot to make, but at the end of the day, all you can control is your body. If you make them, you cannot control that. So I'm not concerned because I don't set my expectation too high. I try to be as humble as possible. Try to make 1 at a time, and hopefully in the next game I can make some.